making a video, man.
It's a prankster.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Can y'all like be quiet? I'm almost done. Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Liyahhh, and I decided to make a channel because, you know, we're in quarantine, and I was like, why not do something I've always wanted to do? And, you know, hit that subscribe button, like this video, tell your friends, all of that, because, you know, I hope to be producing some really great content, and I hope you like this video. So I decided to kind of make a video about, I feel like something a lot of people have questions about, like, do tattoos hurt, and should I get one? And I have like really mixed feelings about this. I do have 9 tattoos, so that's one thing, but a lot of my tattoos are in places where if I don't want you to see them, you're not gonna see them. I can easily hide them, and I have a very big tattoo that I easily hide too if I really want to. So that was something that was really big for me, because like, just because when I get a job, because I kind of want to be on TV one day, like in the sports industry, I was like, if I don't know, need be, if I ever need to hide my tattoos, I want to be able to hide them. So that's something that I wanted to know, was like I could hide them, because even though they're becoming more mainstream, there are still some jobs that don't like kind of frown upon tattoos, or don't want them to at least be like people can see them. And I don't know who's like trying to take that plunge, like, should I get a tattoo? And I just kind of want to tell my tattoo story, and like how pain tolerance and all of that, and like, should you get one? And so my first tattoo, I got it when I was about to turn 17, I believe. It was like a couple weeks before my 17th birthday. My sister, like, she had got in contact with this dude who does tattoos actually down in Miami, and he was coming to Chicago for the for like, I don't know, like a couple weeks, and he was doing basically like home appointments, and he charged by the hour. And like at the time I couldn't, like, I was only like, what, 16, about to turn 17, couldn't afford no charge by the hour. But what had happened was my sister asked, she had asked my mom, like, because I guess like our place was better for her to get a tattoo. She had asked my mom, like, oh, this is like my older sister. She's like 10 years older than me. So she had asked my mom, like, oh, do you mind if I get my tattoo there? And she had bought her boyfriend at the time, who's now her fiance, because we engaged over here. That's her fiance now. So she came to get her tattoo over here, and I had been asking my mom for a while, like, can I get a tattoo? Can I get a tattoo? And my mom was one of those people where she told me no for a long time because I was like still under 18. But she's one of those people like, I don't care what you do with your body, but you know, personally, I wouldn't do that. So she almost be like guilt tripping, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, she'd be making you second guess stuff. And so I was like, I begged her. I was like, come on, he's right here. And then my mom finally was like, oh, okay, whatever. And she will deny this to this day. I swear, y'all, she paid for the tattoo. She looked at it. She was so happy when it was done, but she will swear to this day that she never paid for that tattoo. She doesn't know how it got paid for or anything. But it was just like a smaller tattoo. I got it behind my ear, and it was just like a little moon, and it had my mom's initial. And to this day, she'll swear she doesn't know where how the tattoo got paid for. She dang near don't know where it happened, even though it happened in her house. But it's whatever. And y'all, I was only like a junior then, so when I came to school, I used to be like, oh, what y'all doing? Oh, if you didn't know, I got a tattoo. I used to be like, pictures. Oh, get my good side. everything. I was just flashing that everywhere. And I went to a small little private school. Like nobody had ever like seen anybody wearing like with no tattoos. I used to flash it everywhere. Somebody was taking a photo of me. I'm gonna need y'all to get that tattoo in there. Like I just sit there for no reason. But honestly, that tattoo didn't hurt at all, really. It just felt like someone was just a little prick. It was just like a little prick. So honestly, I felt barely any pain with that tattoo. And that's probably why I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get my next tattoo. Because I was like, that wasn't even painful. And I got it behind my ear. But I also did a lot of research where people were like, getting it behind your ear doesn't usually hurt that bad. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And so I was like, I'm going to get another tattoo. And I was like, that's what's going to be. But I actually didn't end up getting another tattoo for like over a year. So I got it about a month before I left for college, like August of 2018. I got 2 tattoos back to back. And once again, I asked my mom, because y'all, I don't know why. I just like to ask my mom, like, can I do things? And she usually tells me no, but I still end up doing them. But I just like to, I don't know, see what my mom's going to say. Okay, so I ended up asking my mom again, like, oh, can I get a tattoo? And once again, she was like, it's your body. You do what you want with it. And I was like, okay, I'm getting a tattoo. So I convinced my cousin to get a tattoo. And y'all, that would be like me. But, you know, I know a little some underground tattoo artists. So I knew somebody in my city that knew how to do, like, that did tattoos. And he did it for a nice price. And he gave me a nice price on 2 tattoos. And I was like, cool. And I want you to know, I'm getting like small tattoos that are probably lasting 20 minutes at most. So just want y'all to know that, like, also if it's in a painful spot, if you get a small tattoo, the pain will only last for a little bit and you could definitely fight through it, in my opinion. And so I went and got a tattoo, and I ended up getting another tattoo behind my ear. And this time it was like a book. And it's a really weird tattoo. A lot of people have made fun of me about it, but I really love books. Like, books get me through anything. Books are my escape. So I did get this book here, and I hope to actually add on to it at some point in my life and fill it in, because I really didn't fill in the book. But it was something that was really, like, I guess, meaningful to me. And I won't say all my tattoos are meaningful, but that one was really meaningful to me, and my first tattoo was. How the one on the back of my neck is like, that's how I'm telling you now, all my tattoos are that meaningful. Like, I thought it was meaningful at the time. I was like, oh, I'm going to college. So I was like, oh, I'm being set free. Why don't I get some birds on the back of my neck? And so I put some birds on the back of my neck. And they're like in the stucco, and it's super cute though. When people see it, like when I wear my natural hair and it's in a ponytail, a lot of people always be like, I didn't even know you had that there. I was like, yeah, you wouldn't even know, because a lot of people don't know. But it was really cute, and yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was cool, but the one behind my ear again, the book did not hurt. I was like, cool. That was like the first one we did. But if I remember correctly, my tattoo artist was like, the one on the back of my neck is probably gonna hurt before I got it. But I had done research telling me like, oh no, it really shouldn't hurt. You'll be fine. So I thought, okay, I should be fine. Whew. The back of my neck definitely hurt. Like I had to squeeze my cousin's hand because I wasn't in like a lot of pain, but I was in pain. And I wasn't used to that because this is my 3rd tattoo and it finally started to hurt. And I was like, I almost was going to tap out. I told my cousin after we left, like, I'm never getting another tattoo again. And I truly thought that. Like, I was like, I'm not getting another tattoo. Like, that's not it. And so I went through my whole freshman year of college and I was like, actually, I just lied. I just forgot about one of my tattoos. I did not go through my freshman year of college without a tattoo. I came home a week, like a couple days before my birthday, and my birthday's in April, so I only had like a month left of freshman year, and I came to get my hair done, nails done, all that, because I went to come to my stylist and all that, and it was cool. And I remember my mom picked me up from the train station, and I don't know. She'll probably deny this too. She went with me to get the tattoo, like straight from the train station. I was in front of my tattoo guy. And I had this, I thought I was being so like, oh, like, who, like, live and die with my family. Because I got this little infinity sign that had like family intertwined with it. Because I just feel like they're a really big part of my life. But like, so I like that tattoo. Like, it was really beautiful. I don't know. It was really cute. I think it had a good meaning behind it. So I enjoy my tattoo. But that one definitely hurt. I got that on my ribs. I felt like the needle was piercing my soul. Yeah, but it was over really quick. But it was mostly when he was drawing the outline. Definitely felt like the needle was piercing my soul. That was a painful, not painful. Okay, I'm over exaggerating. That was a painful tattoo. Cause like, I don't know how painful my tattoos could be for me even after that to get some more. But that tattoo definitely hurt. But I was planning on it to hurt because the one on my ribs, I was already planning on that to hurt. So that wasn't really a surprise to me. But it was just kind of, I don't know. It wasn't really shocking because my neck, the one on the back of my neck had hurt. But it was a different kind of pain. Definitely a different kind of pain. And so I was like, okay, maybe cool tattoos, but it looked really nice. I had this little shirt picked out, and I walked all around my campus, and my tattoo was exposed to my ribs because like it was like a cutout shirt. So I was really feeling myself, and my tattoo did exactly what I wanted to do and how I wanted to show it off, and I thought it was super cute. Like, I thought it was so cute for my birthday, and I just loved it. So yeah, I was like, that was a nice cute little tattoo that had a little meaning for me. And then after that I was like, oh, I'm gonna cool it. But I had this tattoo in the back of my mind that I had wanted forever. And so I was like, okay, probably this was only like a month and a half later, I was back getting a tattoo. But this time my cousin had suggested me to someone she had went to high school with, and he was doing tap out sessions. And I was like, what's a tap out session? They're like, you get as many tattoos until you tap out. And at this point I kind of knew like my tolerance for pain was pretty high. Even though like I'm feeling all this pain, like I could tolerate it. And I also knew this because by this time I had like all 15 of my piercings. Just had 15 piercings. So I had already had all of them. And I was like, okay, I could tolerate pain. I'm like, it's time for me to get this tattoo. So I got this huge tattoo. And I went to this tap out session. Once again, made my cousin come with me because I already knew I was going to be in pain. And I was just, I don't know, like, I just didn't know what to expect. But it was like a tap out session. So I ended up getting 3 tattoos in the whole session. But it was probably, I gotta steal for it because I gotta steal. But I ended up only, I got like 2 small little tattoos. Like, I ended up getting this little, like, oh, can't see it. My wrist would have to bend weird for that. What the frig? You really can't see it. It's like right there. I got this like small little heart on my wrist. And that's the first one, like the first tattoo I got where like it's actually, this is the first tattoo that I have that it's really exposed. Because most of my tattoos, you really can't see them. But I was like, if I ever wanted to, I could just like, I don't know, put a chunky bracelet on it. But that one is real deep. I wanted me to be able to see it every day. Like, that one is deep. It's like a little, it's like this heart, but it has a lot of meaning to me. And that's something that I wanted to wake up and see every day. That's probably one of my most meaningful tattoos. And yeah. And I ended up getting another tattoo on the other side of my ribs. I know y'all like, didn't it already hurt? But I was like, that would look so cute, like a tattoo on each rib. And they like line up perfectly with each other. And And it was just a little quote that I put on there, and I was like, that was real cute. And I got in this nice little script, like he handcrafted the script for me. So I had I just got that little quote because I thought it was cute. And I don't know, I was just like warming up, and he was like, let's do that one first because he's like, ribs hurt. But this time that the one of my ribs didn't really hurt that much, and I was really surprised by that. I thought it was pretty, it was like, I mean, it wasn't really that bad. Like it wasn't up there. Like my neck and my other rib probably hurt worse than that one. And so then this one's kind of like cliche. I got the little like Aries symbol like on my ankle, and that one was kind of weird for me because all my tattoos, most of my tattoos are in places that I can't see. So it was like weird to finally be able to see a tattoo to see it be tattooed on me because I had never seen that before. But yeah, so that was kind of, I don't know, that was interesting. Like I had to look away because I couldn't actually watch myself be like pierced by a needle. Not really pierced. I shouldn't say pierced. They're just going over like one layer. I don't know, some layer of your skin. I don't really know how it worked, but I just couldn't see. I couldn't see the gun. Like I probably would have been freaked out. And so then we was preparing for this big tattoo. And so he sketched it out. I'm basically like, you could do this. You could do this. Like, you could do this, girl. You got this. You got this. Hang in there. I'm like trying to give myself a pep talk. And my cousin is laughing at me. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, this is serious. This is nothing to laugh about. And then I had to dang near get naked for it. Like my bottom half, because I'm gonna see how much I could show y'all. I'm gonna try to put up a photo, but it goes pretty far up, all the way to like right before my knee starts. So it goes like onto the side of my butt and everything. So I had to like get a little naked and whatever. And so I'm sitting there. He starts tattooing. And when I tell you, immediately it started to hurt. It wasn't no warming up, none of that. The tattoo hurt. And really, when you get close to that knee, I was in so much pain. I think a tear may have slid down. And I'm a person that can tolerate a lot of pain. But that was too much. I was squeezing the life out of my cousin's hand. And so we get an hour into it, and it's still all pain. All pain. An hour into it, I'm in immense pain. And so my tattoo artist is like, because in a tap out session, whatever tattoo you end on, like even if you don't get it finished, like you could come in for another session and get it finished for no extra costs. So he was like, just tell me when you need to stop, and I'll stop. But I was like, okay. So he ended up, because it's like 3 flowers on my leg that all interconnect with like leaves. He like outlines all of them, and we're probably about an hour and a half in. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I'm like, okay, shade, and I'll tell you when I'm gonna stop. So probably 2 hours in, still in pain. But then it kind of starts to subside a little bit, and my leg has basically gone numb. So I start not feeling nothing. So I'm like, no, we gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this. So he keeps shading. And I mean, I could still feel it, but my leg was numb, and it was red too. Like my thigh was probably twice the size, and I got some big ass thighs, so it was twice the size, and I was in a lot of pain. And so that happened so I sat through that tattoo for about 3 hours, getting it. And my tattoo artist really surprised me. He's like, a lot of people usually tap out, but I did not feel like going to see him again, because I would have either had to wait for my tattoo to like heal a little bit for him to start it again, or I would have to go back like almost the next day or a couple days later, and my leg would have still been like tender, and I was not ready for that. So I'm happy he just got it done. I sat there for 3 hours getting this tattoo, and definitely my most painful tattoo. Like the rib, the neck, nothing compared to the one that I have on my thigh. And people, I once again, I did research, and everybody was like, thigh tattoos do not hurt that much. And they lied. And I'm not going, they lied. And I could not believe that. Y'all, I just forgot a tattoo. Ooh, I feel bad that I definitely got before before the tap out session, before that rib one, all of it. Oof. Okay. I also have a tattoo on my other thigh that I completely forgot about. Which is also, I feel bad about that because that's a really meaningful tattoo to me. But you know why I probably forgot about it? Because it's also my worst tattoo. And I hope to get it redone one day. Because I had went with a friend and another one of my cousins to this guy who knew about it. I was like, okay. And I was going with my friend just to get her a tattoo and whatever. She got it going down her ribs and everything. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I asked him like how much this tattoo that I've been really wanting to get. And he was like, oh, it's not, it's barely nothing. So I was like, cool. Let me get it. When I tell you that tattoo tickled, like I laughed the entire time. Like everybody there thought I was crazy. It did not hurt at all, and it tickled. So that's another reason why when I got my other thigh tattoo, I did not think it was gonna hurt that bad. Cause I was like, oh, I already have one on my thigh. It don't even hurt. But no. My big tattoo does not compare to the small one I have here. But it's just like my late grandfather, he used to call me Red all the time because I mean people say I'm light skinned now, but I don't consider myself light skinned. But he used to call me Red all the time, so I put Red there. Basically like my old nickname that he used to call me. That one didn't hurt, like I said, and it tickled. But I will say it healed really weird. So I don't know if it's tattoo artist. And I don't know. It's also the only tattoo that I have with I have red ink with it. So I don't know. Like I went to another tattoo guy and I was like, so what's wrong with my tattoo? Because it like when it was first done, it looked so crisp and fine. But then it just like it lost its flavor. I don't know. It was something not right about it. It just lost its flavor. And I was so upset because that tattoo actually means a lot to me. But yeah, it just wasn't exactly right to me. And I was like, dang. And so I had went to another guy and y'all, he tried to fix it. And I don't know if he fixed it or made it worse. So one day that's on my list to get that tattoo fixed. But yeah, that's another one I got. But I'm going to call that a work in progress. But I just want to end with saying like tattoos are going to hurt. Depending on where you get it, I guess. Like behind the ears, I never really felt like that hurt. But tattoos are going to hurt. You just got to be willing to like endure that pain. And I don't know, like if you get a small one in I don't know, in an area that's usually painful, that'll probably help you because you could go through 10 minutes, 20 minutes of pain, like you'll be fine. It's just once you're getting bigger tattoos, I don't know, you have to be willing to endure a lot of pain because it's gonna be pain, like you can't help it. But some people really like the pain. Me, I wouldn't say I like the pain, but I'm definitely a person that can endure the pain for long amount of time. So I don't really mind because I know what I'm getting myself into with a tattoo. But I like to say I have a very high pain tolerance going off. I'm not gonna tell you where all my piercings are, going off all my piercings and just all the tattoos I've gotten in such a, I feel like, short amount of time. But yeah, you just have to be willing to take that pain. And I'd say a lot of people are like, if you're gonna get a tattoo, oh, make it have meaning and all of that. And I totally agree. I feel like you value the tattoo a lot more if it does have meaning, or I don't know, like even if the tattoo isn't meaningful, that time in your life was meaningful. I don't know, you value it a lot more. Um but I also think if you think something looks pretty and you're willing to live with that on your body for the rest of your life, then okay. But that is a big commitment. Like the one on my thigh that I sat through so much pain for, there's no meaning behind it. But it's such a pretty tattoo. And I get compliments on it all the time when I wear like shorts and stuff. People, that's the tattoo that people love the most. And like, that's not what I got it for. I got it for myself because I thought this is just so pretty and I want a design like this. And I got a design like that. So you could just get it for that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video and that you guys will like and subscribe to my channel. And that's all I have for you guys today. Comment below your first tattoo, crazy tattoo story, or what you're thinking about getting. And I don't know, just say anything and tell me how you like the video and what else you want me to, I don't know, to make a video about. Just tell me anything. And that was Liyahhh Live.